Hello Primary 7, you're welcome to today's lesson. This is Social Studies by Mr. Chigun Richard. Today we are continuing with irrigation, and in particular we are looking at Gezira Irrigation scheme. We introduced irrigation as a method of farming where a farmer is able to supply water artificially to his garden. We looked at the different methods, the bucket, the canal, the overhead, and then we also saw the types of irrigation. Of course, that is the perennial, and then we saw the annual. As we continue today, we want to look at the Gezira Irrigation scheme. When somebody talks about the Gezira Irrigation scheme, is talking about one of the biggest schemes, and in fact the biggest in Africa, located in Sudan, located near Khartoum, between the Blue Nile and the White Nile. This irrigation scheme was set up by the British government in 1925, and as I said, it is the biggest irrigation scheme in Africa, over 8,800 square kilometers and 3,400 square miles. So that is Gezira. It is managed by the Sudan Gezira Board. Okay, this irrigation scheme is in Sudan, as we said, and we see people called the tenants, the people who use the irrigation scheme, of course, to do the farming. We refer to them as tenants. The main source of water for this irrigation scheme is the Blue Nile. Okay, that is the main source of water for irrigation. Then the main method which is used on this irrigation scheme is the canal method. That is the method which we showed the other time, where trenches or canals, or I could call them even channels, are dug within the garden, and then water has to pass. And then we said that is the main method. Another common method used there is the sprinkler method or the overhead method. Why is irrigation possible at Gezira Irrigation scheme? The area, of course, was a desert. There is presence of water from the Blue Nile. Of course, how could we do irrigation without the source of water? Then the area was fertile, which could favor farming. Then the area was scarcely populated. For us to start an irrigation scheme, you need plenty of land. Some of the crops, the major crop, of course, on Gezira is cotton. However, other crops include maize, millet, beans, of course, sugarcane, vegetables, sorghum, wheat, mention it. Now, there is an extension. There were two extensions made. One was Kenana for sugarcanes, then another one, Manajil, for cotton. Okay? Yeah. Then, benefits of the Gezira Irrigation scheme. It is a source of employment to the tenants, source of food to the people of Sudan. It generates income through attracting tourists. It is a source of foreign exchange. Then it provides farmers with clean water. Now, to continue, there are also some problems facing the Gezira Irrigation scheme. These people, their crops are attacked by pests, of course, and diseases like black arm and leaf curl. Then there is canal silting. You find that some materials block the movement of water, which is dangerous. Then at times during the harvesting season, you find that the manpower is limited, because some of the people they are working in the mines. Then provision of water is also very expensive. Now, as we continue, we see that it is quite costly to maintain the machinery and the other equipment on the scheme, then the land is not enough for all the farmers. Very many tenants want to get space to carry out agriculture, but then you find it is not possible. Then unstable prices of cotton is another challenge. Then there is also another problem of the seed weed. When we look at that map there, it is showing the Gezira irrigation scheme. The other side, the Blue Nile. This side, the White Nile. The extension of Manajil. Near, on your left, you'll find, of course, there is the Sena Dam this side. And then the whole map, it is showing the irrigation scheme. I would like to end here for today. Let us go back to our atlas, read more about that irrigation scheme. Thank you for being a great class. God bless you.